Alright everyone, so today I want to talk about traveling with pets. I've been on 4 road trips in the past 10-11 months, and I've been from the Midwest to California to Florida to Georgia to Virginia, and many places in between, Vegas, Colorado, lots of other places in between those long drives. And I always brought my cat and my dog, and one time I had 2 dogs and a cat all the way to California, 40+ hour drive. And what I wanted to talk about in this video is pet-friendly hotels and which hotels were best to use if you're going on a road trip with a dog or a couple animals, maybe a dog and cat like I have. So I've stayed in many hotels. There's one that's the best that I'll reveal at the end, but I'm going to talk about a few here. I took a little bit of notes here so I can tell you the right things. But basically I'm going to go through a list of some of the best hotels to look at when you're traveling around the country. And the end one that I tell, it's the one you want to find for sure, because it's the best in terms of price versus what you get. So a couple good ones here. I got a few to show. America's Best Value Inn and Suites. They're quite often pretty inexpensive. Lots of hotels will charge you a lot, sometimes $100 a night for bringing a pet into the room. It can be crazy sometimes. So I found America's Best Value Inn and Suites. Many of their locations are $10 per night per pet. So that's actually on the very low side. Many hotels charge a lot more. It could be $25 per pet per night. So if you got a cat and dog, that's $50 extra on your hotel bill just to stay there. So America's Best Value Inn and Suites, some of the locations are just $10 per pet per night, which is pretty good. Candlewood Suites is another one you can look at. Some of their locations are $15 for the first night, and then $10 each additional night. So if you stay 2 nights, you're paying $25 for one pet to be in their room. So that's actually on the lower side of many. Comfort Inn, many of their hotels will give you $20 per pet per night. So again, that's, you got 2 pets, that's still $40, but this is again on the low side of what many hotels will charge. Econo Lodge is $25 per pet, but for the whole stay. So if you stay 5 days or 1 day, it's $25 for each pet. So that's good if you're going to be staying 3-4 nights. $25 for 3-4 nights is not bad at all. So that was Econo Lodge. Holiday Inn, it depends on the Holiday Inn. Just like I said, these can be different in different locations. But I found many Holiday Inns were actually free for up to 2 pets, which is pretty cool. Other Holiday Inns will charge whatever they charge. I've seen some charge $25 a night per pet. But you can check that out. That's a hotel to look into. Some of them are free. Quality Inn, some of them are $25 per pet for the first night, but then just $5 each additional night. So it'd be another okay one if you were staying 3-4 nights. It wouldn't be that bad for the whole trip. But the one you really want to go to is La Quinta. La Quinta's whole company policy is free for pets. I stayed at the La Quinta in Steamboat, Colorado. Pretty sure I stayed in one in Denver as well. Yeah, I stayed in one in Denver. And that was with 2 dogs and a cat, Pit Bull, Min Pin, and my cat here. And we stayed in those for a few nights, and they're always free. It's the major companies' rules and how they run their thing. It's free for all pets in any of their locations. So none of them can charge you for pets, and you're allowed to have, I had 2 dogs and a cat, never had a problem. So if you're going to be traveling with cats and dogs, some of those other hotels are good, like I mentioned, but if there's a La Quinta nearby, I found them to be good hotels. They've always been clean, they've always been safe. They're usually about $100 a night at most, which is pretty good, and they're free for these guys, which makes it even more money saving compared to staying in other hotels. So check out La Quinta if you're going to be traveling, road tripping. It's the best one out there. But otherwise, look around, and some of the other ones you can get pretty good deals on also. Have any questions about traveling with pets, let me know. We'll see y'all later.